You may hear this next fact several times over the next several days, but we can't say it enough. New Hampshire, where the primary is next Tuesday, has more registered independents than it does Democrats or Republicans. Those independents can vote in either party's primary, which could make a big difference, the whole difference there. Tom Brokaw is in New Hampshire tonight to hear what's on their minds.
Now that we're here, what's the effect of Iowa on New Hampshire? We sat down with 3 independent voters the presidential campaigns on both sides will be targeting.
I'm going to make up my own mind on Tuesday.
Betty Ward, an elementary school teacher who leads a group that is actively organizing independent voters. Kevin Drew, an estimator for a local construction company. And Bart Hunter, served in the Navy during Vietnam and Desert Storm. His 26-year-old daughter has served 1 tour in Iraq. All 3 watched Iowa's results come in, but none fell in love. You're going to wait until Tuesday?
Yeah, I am. I really don't know. I really want to not go on the emotional impact of what happened last night, take a breather, and make my own mind up.
She can wait because in New Hampshire, registered independents are free to vote in either the Republican or Democratic primary. They can choose which one at the last minute, and their numbers are growing. Bottom line, they can tip the balance here. Drew, a lifelong Democrat, is now registered as an independent, and he's concerned Mike Huckabee is too light on foreign policy experience.
Somebody's going to have to step in and hit the ground running, and foreign policy is a concern for me, and I'm just not sure that he really has what it takes there, or Obama for that matter.
Hunter voted Democrat 4 years ago. He worries about the war and the environment, and he doesn't like what he's hearing from anyone. Could you vote for a Republican?
I don't see any of them that I like.
Doesn't sound like you like a lot of Democrats either, though.
No, I don't. I'm an independent.
When all 3 voters enter the polling booth Tuesday, they'll be asking the same question. Who can get things done in Washington?
There are very, very serious situations facing our country. Energy, education, which I am part of, the war. But when I go into that polling booth, who is really going to bypass the partisanship to really make that change happen?
Right, that is a common sentiment here across all party lines, that and ending partisanship. A Republican businessman I've been tracking here since 2000. He voted for George Bush twice, still a Republican, but he said maybe it's time for something new. We did that interview in the famous Merrimack restaurant here on Main Street in Manchester. The interview going on in the back room, Bill Richardson having a rally in one corner, and patrons continuing with their breakfast in another. It's New Hampshire again, Brian.
Back on familiar turf in New Hampshire tonight. Tom Brokaw. Tom, we'll see you up there in just a few days' time. Thanks.